Regeneration is a necessity because we lost the image of God at the fall. We are unfit, we learned last week, for the presence of God. We are unwilling to do that which is right. And we are unable to do that which is right before regeneration. But regeneration is also a necessity because man is totally depraved. Jeremiah 17:9 through 10, you've heard me quote this many times. Jeremiah 17:9 through 10 says, a man's heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure. Who can understand it? Deceitful, desperately sick, critically ill. Our minds are blinded by Satan. This is what it means to be totally depraved. Our minds blinded by Satan, as 2 Corinthians 4:4 tells us. Darkened by sin, Ephesians 4:18. So that our thoughts, as Genesis 6:5 tells us, are only evil all the time. Now, if you were honest with yourself, would you admit to those things? Would you admit to those things? That your mind is darkened by sin all the time. That you are blinded by Satan all the time. That your thoughts are only evil continually. Now, here's where we kind of mess up the doctrine, where sometimes we end up in shame. You see, because we were only like that before Christ. We were only completely, totally depraved before Christ. When Christ came into our life, when we responded in faith and repentance, things changed. No longer are we blinded by Satan. No longer are our minds darkened by sin. And no longer is every single inclination of the thoughts of our heart only evil all the time. Why? Because Christ reigns in us.